Good morning. It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing with 5 moves in 5 minutes to start your Wednesday. The 5 moves are going to be taken from our Metabolic 5 class, where basically we have 5 exercises we work on repeat for 4 rounds. Each exercise is for 45 seconds, but there's no official rest period in between. So we go from one movement to the next, and keep going until we've completed all the rounds. But with this class, you listen to your body when you need to stop and you need to rest, to grab a drink, have a pause. That's when you do it, when your body is telling you that you need to do that. So it's a really good one to work on our endurance, our strength, but also to tune in and listen to the body rather than pushing through and we know actually we ought to stop, but also knowing that actually we could do a little bit more before we stop. So really just, again, taking that all into account. As always, if you're going to join in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do the movements that's suitable for you. If in doubt, leave it out and we can chat about something that might not be suitable or an alternative. And you've got a clear, safe space. So all these moves are using our normal functional movements, pushing, pulling. We're on the floor, we're getting up, we're getting down. All stuff we need for right now during midlife and as we get older. So are you ready? We're going to start on the floor today. Starting with a chest press. So I've got my weights, making sure again you are comfortable on the floor. Off we go. So knees bent, feet grounded, arms above my chest. I'm breathing in as I lower down, exhaling as I push back up again. If you didn't want to come to the floor, you could always do a push-up, maybe against a wall or on an incline. We're still getting that pushing action. Just make sure you're comfortable with the alternative move. Focus on the breath, the exhalation as we push the weights away. Then after this, we're going to be doing a hip raise, so we're still on the floor, but focusing on lower body movement for the next exercise. Now you can do the next exercise, just body weight, or we could use a weight. I'm going to place one of my weights just gently on my hips, holding it so it doesn't suddenly roll off, hit me in the face. Breathing in, exhaling as I lift the hips up, breathing in, relaxing on the way down. My feet, again, I'm gently pressing the feet into the floor so they are connecting, which helps connect through the whole of the posterior chain. Squeeze the glutes as I come up, breathe in, everything relax. Exhale, drive the hips up, pause, lower. Again, we don't need to hold the weight if you don't want to. Again, just body weight is brilliant too. And if we didn't want to be on the floor, we could do a standing straight leg deadlift, so a hinge, which we've done several times, because again we're working the hips, we're getting that hip hinge action. From here, slowly coming back up. There is a little bit of transition time between exercises, so we might not necessarily do the full 45 seconds. We're now into a single arm row, so split stance. My right arm is doing the rowing, my left leg and my left arm are stable. I'm extending, pulling, end of the dumbbell coming towards my hip, elbow past my sides. There we go. And again, with each round, we'll alternate the sides as well. So the next round, I'll do my left side. Next, we've got a squat, lunge, squat. I'm going to hold both weights, but you can just hold one. So I'm going to go into my squat. Exhale, come back, step back into my lunge, lower down, back to the squat, alternate the lunge. So your squat, you can go wider, narrower, lower. Your lunge, it could just be a step back and then step forward, or we lower down. So you are determining the movement to suit you. And then the last move is a pass the baby with around the head, halo. So one weight, again, you might want to change your weights for some of the moves. I'm going to pass my dumbbell to the side, bring it back, circle around my head, pass to the other side, bring it back, circle around. So really working again the shoulders. That mobility around the shoulder girdle. We said the other day, again, our shoulders, as we go through midlife, we want to keep them strong. But again, listen to them, work with them. If they need some TLC. Whew. And then after this, we'll go back down to the floor and repeat. Chest press, hip raise, single arm row, squat lunge, and then pass the dumbbell. A mixture of movements, and not forgetting again, they're getting up and they're getting down, all contributes to working on our flexibility, our mobility, and our strength. So there we go, 5 moves in 5 minutes. You don't have to do it in 5 moves in 5 minutes. You could take those moves, you could count reps, you could have longer periods of rest in them, mix it up. How is it going to work for you? Let me know how you get on, and have a great day, and I'll be back on Friday for more balance and strength. So I will see you then. Take care.